Hello, everyone. We're going to continue from where we started from last time. We're still on a budget or budgeting. Uh, like we said, the purpose of the budget is not to be stingy, especially when you have a family, and be stingy on them, but is to be able to, straighten up your money, and also to be able to make sure you get to your money goals. Just being able to make sure you're taking care of everything. Everything that goes in and everything that comes out. Very nice. And also to be able to manage to cover our financial goals, like paying off debt, covering um, every financial stuff. Um, budget is one of the most important uh, thing you can do with your money. Uh, so Marx said a budget is you telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. So last time what we did was we looked at an individual, a single individual, creating a budget. Today we're going to go further than that. Now, today's is going to be a couple that make 100,000. They have 2 kids, so a house, four people household budget. That's what we're going to look at. So let's start. I figured that if I try to type everything in, it takes longer time. So this time, what I'm going to do is I've already put it in there. So I'm just going to go through your. I'm trying to make sure the internet is going through well. Okay. All right, we're good. So let's go here. Let's see here. Okay. So now we have this budget on here, right? This is a couple that make 100,000, and after taxes, the take home is 6,250. So our first paycheck is 3,125. Second paycheck, 3,125. Total that. So you start with giving. I think we talked a little bit about giving. Um, I like giving to my local church. If you don't go to church, if you have a charitable organization, just make sure you do your due diligence. Make sure they don't support something that you don't. Uh, so you make sure you take care of that, and also, yeah, it's part of giving is part of success. You People that give, it's not that they have the money they are giving. They're giving because that's put them at the position they are. All right. So let's start from here. So this company, this couple, they have no debt, and when you say no debt, that means on the financial freedom steps, they are on 4, 5, and 6, meaning they have no debt. They have emergency fund. Emergency fund should be 3 to 6 months of your living expenses. So if you spend 3,000 every month, that means you have about 18,000 as emergency fund in case anything happens. You fall on that for at least 6 months. If you lose a job, or yeah. And they are saving for kids college. So they are saving for 2 kids, their college, and also putting something on their mortgage. That's the 4, 5, and 6 of the FFS financial freedom steps. If you remember, we went through all that process at the last time. So now we're on a budget. So their mortgage is 1,500, water, gas 50, water 50, electricity 100. Um, the extra mortgage, because they have wiggle room, no debt, so more money comes to them. They put an extra on there. They put $100 each for a kid, which is 200. And at this point, I forgot what it is. Is they also saving 15% of their income, which is 937. So we are assuming they are paying that. That is not coming from their paycheck. Some that is taken before the paychecks got to me. So this is how it is. It comes to them, then they do it. All right. And this is gas, maintenance, groceries. Oh, yeah. restaurant. Since they're out of debt, hey, they do what they want, right? So they can go to the restaurant. At least they spend $200 a restaurant. When we look at the other one, that person had debt. So there's not the time to be enjoying. You're trying to get rid of the debt, so you'll not be sitting at the restaurant all the time. Um, so let's see clothes. Let's put some here. At least for people. It's not every month that you buy clothes, but at least you start putting something down. You need 100 clothes, 100. Fun money. They have a restaurant over here. I think they have entertainment. Oh, they don't. Let me see. Okay, so I think they will need a fun money subscription. Um, let's say 50. They have maybe Amazon Prime, and what else? Maybe Netflix. If it's 25 each, is that so? Let's say fun money is 100. Okay. Okay. So now let's see. Okay. No, case our group. Um, I think we're gonna go with the fun money because they already got entertainment here, so there won't be fun money here. We go back and take the fun money out. Okay, so they have entertainment, so that is fine. Stay on the fun money. They have miscellaneous of 200. Okay, so um, gym. I don't know. Maybe they have gym $10 each for the couple, the adults. So Father Fitness is 10, right? So they have 20 here. Let's say insurance, they got it from their company, health insurance, life insurance. They pay 50 each. This couple is in their 40s. They pay 40 each, so $100. So let's say 50 each. What they've done is they doing the process. They putting in about 900, almost 940 every month, and so they have term life insurance. They are not investing in that side. That's where this is what they do. They already investing. So they just have a term life, which is very cheap, and auto insurance. They have it, and homeowners is 80. Okay, let's see. So that is how this goes, right? So look at this. Look at what is going to happen here. This is what they have. This couple, since they owe no one anything, they have a wiggle room. So now they have the opportunity to use this, right? So hey, they can say, okay, everything is covered. No, let's go back and put more money on the mortgage so that the goal is to be able to pay the mortgage off before they retire. This look like they're going to pay it off quicker. So looking at it, if they're paying a 500, so let's say it's going to be 3 8 plus 387.50 plus 500, so it's going to be 887.5 what they're going to have towards their mortgage. So that means they're probably having about 2,387.50 towards their mortgage. The mortgage that is supposed to be 1,500, paying the yeah, they're gonna pay more. Oh, as if I click something, so it looks as if they're gonna pay more. It's gonna be even if it's a 30-year mortgage, that can bring them all the way down about 11 or about 9 years. 9 years they should pay it off their mortgage. Yeah, it's what when you don't have any debt, that is what happens. So let's put another scenario here for the same couple, right? And I'm going to stop this and bring in another one that the same couple having that. And let me see here. Okay, so we have the same. Okay, yeah, we have the same couple here. That couple have no debt, but they what they did was since everything is going on fine and uh, everything is going on well, what they decided to do is, hey, wifey said, I need a Tesla. And because we've been working hard, we're trying to put more on our mortgage, that we're doing good. So let's go get a Tesla, right? So they went and got one. Let me see. I think we can still use the other one. Okay, let's see. Let's go back here. All right. So yeah. So at this point, they were doing everything fine. They even have 1,000 dollars left. Now let's go back to the other one. That is going to make it simple. So this to go get a Tesla. All right, they didn't have money. They haven't saved for it, but they wanted it. And what they did was, Tesla, which is 100K at that time, they got it. So now they were at this situation here. They were okay. Mortgage was, yeah, they still have 500 on there, and now they have only 385, right? So they went back, or okay, to get a Tesla. So now Tesla, they're paying about 1,300. So let's go. Where is it? Let's put a Tesla here. It is all car payment. Come on, I can't spell car payment. Okay, so that is the auto. And the balance is, let's say 80. Put 80, they put 20 down. So they have 80,000. Minimum is 1,003. And let's go. Okay, so let's fix it here. And now look at this. Boom. Now they are short 912.50. All right, you cannot have your cake and eat it. So now they have to come up with something to be able to pay for this. Okay, there's two ways, two only ways they can do that. Increase income, or oh no, they have to trim the expenses. They have to cut something down. So I believe that they have to do both. You want to make sure your income goes up, not even with them going for this every year, trying to improve it, make sure it goes up, whatever you want to do. But also at the same time, to always trying to make sure you stay within the expenses, always cutting it down. So what can this couple do? Let's see. So they have to go through the list and see what they have to do. They say, okay, all right, let's put off the brakes on. Let's put the brakes on the mortgage and take the extra 500 off. Yet you cannot have your cake and eat it. That means it's going to delay the house, and also so let's go back and see where's the 500 from the house extra payment. Here we go. We're going to take off this. Now it's 0, right? You still have 412, right? So they're going to go in there and see. Now you see, you don't have time for restaurant. You owe money, all right? So restaurant is gone. No. Oh, still put that back here. So restaurant is gone. They're still down for 212. So they're still going it. They have to go into entertainment. It's also gone, right? So okay, so this couple decided no, they don't want to go get extra job or do overtime or bring money. So that's what happens if you do that. And now, boom, that one is gone. Let's see here. They still have 1250 to come up with. So one of them decided, hey, maybe I might come my gym, or let's say go to miscellaneous, and maybe cut off miscellaneous to 150. Okay, now they still have 37.5 left. Or what they can do is they can just go in and put in extra, at least if they're bringing in extra 150 a month, 150 a month, sorry, 150 a week. That is about 600 a month for each, and it's 1200. One of them can sacrifice and say, hey, well, I'm going to go do that, bring in 1200 a month. And if they do that, we go to paycheck, you have to add income. So paycheck 3, and they bring in maybe 1200, then they can go back and put those expenses back in there, because now they have enough. So they can go back and put extra mortgage, which is the 500, and I think even it was 8. They can go put all the way out, or they can cut that 870.5, and now they can go back to entertainment. Now restaurant is back, right? Restaurant is back, and I think what was it? It was fun money or entertainment is also back 100, and miscellaneous is back to 200. So that's how it's done. What it is you can't have your cake and eat it. But let's see if this couple didn't do both, right? And they keep on putting put in extra, which was their 912 on a credit card, and they keep on doing that. Hey, every month, we don't, we don't have it. We don't have that money. So we will go ahead and put it on now. We have a credit card that we start putting on there every month. So let's see what happens. So they have 120. I think something messed up. Okay, so let's say they have, it was, I think, 912 or so, right? Yeah. So 912, then they start putting on it on the credit card. So for 12 months, all of a sudden, let's say it's 100 and 1,002. Then 12 months time, they have about 14, almost about 14,000 to pay with interest. So they still keep on doing the same thing for a year, for 3 years. Then all of a sudden, they have about 40,000 in credit card. That's how it starts. So you have to make sure you're taking control of your money. That's why budget is so important. And when you put it like this, you know exactly what is going on, is coming in, and always make sure if you are doing this, you're paying for it. My suggestion would be not to do that, but rather save and go get it. That takes everything. That is totally completely different. So you save and go get it. You're not in a competition with anybody. If you want something, you save and get it. I believe, apart from house, do not put any loan on anything. So that is how the couples one works. So let's go back to what we were doing there. Uh, what we were doing on the other side, which was the single, the individual. So I'll end this and break that one in, and let's see how that also goes. We're going to trim that a little bit. Let me share my screen here. All right. So this is how that one is also going to look like. Okay. So this is how it was. After paying everything, they left with this. But wait, they had debt at that time. So they have debt and they're trying to get pay off debt. So they're not going to go do anything. So this, now they're going to go here, right? Now we're going to pay the debt. Where is the debt? Where is the debt? Where is the debt? Okay. So now we have credit card debt, which is the first one is, credit card one. Come on, man. Can't spell. Credit card one. Credit card one, which is credit card, and balance is 2,000. Minimum payment is 75. 75. Come on, dude. Okay, so now we add that. Okay, so 75. Let's fix this here. Okay, now we have another debt coming in. Okay, we have credit card two, credit card two, which is auto. Type is here credit card, and its balance is 3,000. And we're trying to pay how much? That is, I think it's $100 a month. That is the minimum payment we have to make. So let's see, that one goes in here, and let's fix that here. $100. Okay. All right. So let me see here. Is something went wrong here? 1,008. So we're already in. It's a car payment. 80,000 for what? Car payment. Let me take this off. I think this took it off. Okay, so now we have another one to add, which is bad boy, one of the bad boys. Student loan. Student loan one. It's student loan. It's what student loan is. Let's say 8,000. Minimum payment is 130. Go. Okay, let's fix this here. 130. Another big bad boy here. Oh. So another one. student loan 2. Yeah, most people get 2 student loan or multiple student loans. So if we do 2, that's fine. Yep, student loan 2, student loan. That is what. So we have like 20,000 in student. So this will be 12,000, and this will be about 175 minimum payment. You add that, and the big one is coming. Big one. That is, we all know what the one. Auto loan, bigger. That's the biggest one aside our home. Auto loan, which is let's say this is a single individual, so just one car. So auto loan, which is auto, and that is 15. Ooh, that's big. 15 grand, and that is about 375. Okay, so there we go. 375. 375. Okay. Let me see where. So you have one here. Oh, all this didn't go through. Oh, that is 170. And this is what? This is 375. Okay. So after putting all this, trying to make pay, then all of a sudden, look, we are here, 58 in debt. All right. So we are a single guy. Now, what do? Either we cut expenses, but as I believe as a single person doing all this, you have to cut, but you still have to bring in more money. Paying for this and just paying the minimum is not sustainable. We have to make sure you take care of it. So we have to go out there, bring in at least 250 a month extra, and that will put us into about $1,000, right? So if we're doing extra 300, extra 250 a week, you'll get $1,000. Then all of a sudden, look at this, we are 495 up, right? And you can also go through there and make sure you cut staff and increase it, and you put the rest on your on your debt, and all of a sudden, boom, all the debt is gone. Then after that, you can have more money and start, because at this point we are not saving, we are not doing anything, we are trying to take care of the debt. All savings are stopped for a period of maybe 2 or 3 years to take care of everything. So that's how our budget works, and that's how it has to be. So we've done a single person, and also done a couple. Also taking where they have nothing, and that tells you how much you can put on as extra money on your mortgage or do other financial goals. Also, we put them in debt and also saw how it went. So this is how you can do that. If you have any questions, make sure you email me on patricksolution@gmail.com, or you can also put it on a pnybarfi@hotmail.com. If you have any questions, send it to me. And it shouldn't be on just budget; it can be on any questions. Also, if you also want, you can also get in touch. You can get in touch with our phone number 703-981-1910. You can text me any issue with any issue that comes to finance. You can send me a text and all that. So our next topic is gonna be about debt. Like I said, at this point of our FFS, which is our financial freedom steps, we are trying to take those steps one after the other. We talked about the whole steps, and now we're on budget. We're taking control. That's the foundation of everything. Then after that, our next topic, next thing that we're going to tackle is budget. Is our debt. How we're going to make sure we take care of all our debt, or at least reduce it to a point where we'll have wiggle room, we'll have enough to do other financial goals. So until we meet again, I will say holla, your boy Patrik Barfi.